We're back.
We are back.
Actually, I'm back. He's still a bit asleep.
We had a party. Me and Mom. We had a party last night.
Yeah.
Together from family members, and let's just say, one of us had to drive, and the other one.
Well, fun fact: I was dancing on the table, so they thought I was drunk, but actually, I had no drink at all.
Yeah, and I think I finished the whole cocktail card. So
You did.
we are here. Doesn't matter. We are doing a highly requested video because 1,000 Blunts is probably one of the more streamed songs on the new album,
Okay.
but it's a reference to a very old song, 100 Blunts, which we're going to listen to as well first.
Was it enough who asked it?
There was a lot of people.
Okay.
It was like a very requested video. 100 Blunts, it's from the BABYYYYY EP, if I'm correct. Kill Yourself part. It could be. It's not. Is it one? BABYYYY.
Or 2 or 3.
Yeah, there's a lot. No, those are songs, but you
Yeah.
also have the EPs.
Oh.
Sagas.
Oh, there's a lot for me to learn.
Yes. But yeah, BABYYYY is the guy.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This is not with the nice lyric video, but the new one
This is a music video, and the new one
Okay.
is a Junkie Archive video.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is Scrim Beat.
Shout out to the guy hating on me drinking every video. Stay hydrated, especially now. It's been a while.
Scrim with that 808.
Yo, like that cigarette, I'm tripping. Ash and then I flick it. Liquid got me feeling wicked. Sickening how I'm taking every weekend during evenings. I'm creeping all black secrets. Got a demon who be speaking. I swear to God, they so misleading. I'm just a skeleton in clothing. Junkie that be flowing. I be that boogie man in your closet. That drug money in your wallet. All black for a home invasion. Smoking that dope till I'm Asian. Up in that alleyway, I'm big. Switchblade on my hip. Sipping dip this mixed with Chris. Got me tripping, talking shit.
I just realized the switchblade on my hip. That's like Bones covered that.
He's so young.
He looks so different, right?
Yeah, and he's
No tats.
doing this voice and acting a little bit, well, nice.
I believe this was one of the first songs where they kind of used like auto-tune or just like effects on their voice.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but from what I remember.
And he's doing it himself as well. He's actually,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
making up a voice.
yeah.
There's a line in this. We've done this in the last video. There's a line that you can recognize in 1,000 Blunts. We'll see if you get it. I'm not gonna say more.
Oh,
I hope you do. Otherwise, I'll just tell you.
okay. It was late, huh? It
Yeah.
was late tonight.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Hundred blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face, 100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face, 100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face, 100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face.
Make that motherfucker pass me up, my pinky snatch me up, yo bitch, I'm out here dirty, swerving and I'm skiing. What I'm seeking is a soul, could consider me a demon, dreaming of a fuck, what, massacre, bitch, I'm scheming, bitch, I'm steaming, I'm so weird and I'll be damned if you is reaching for this blunt, yo bitch, rolling with your homies, ashes, I'm teasing, meaning I told your bitch we would fuck, but didn't for no reason, please and thank you when I drop a track, audience of bunches, I was teaming up to try and stop me, Tony told me it was chopper season, leave you screaming for your mommy. Spraying with that Tommy, then I spray 'em with that Tommy. You smell good for a dead motherfucker. You smell good for a dead motherfucker.
100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face, 100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face, 100 blunts.
He still does that sometimes.
100 face, 100 blunts to the face, 100 cups, 100 face.
That's kind of weird though that I hear Scrim and I see Ruby.
Yeah, it's even weirder that you see Ruby so much, especially like his face. That's what's weird to me,
Okay.
because we all know Ruby don't like showing his face on camera. That's the reason they didn't do a music video for 4 years prior to Matte Black.
Well, actually, he's rolling his eyes. He's not actually looking at us.
Sure, but he's not wearing a
But
mask.
he's talking about Audie already there.
Yeah.
So that's
The biggest takeaway from this song
mhm.
is, you'll hear it in the next one, the progression, right? This is, I think, 8 years ago. So this is 2014, I believe. So this is early.
Mhm.
Funny thing is, though, they have a chorus in this song, and they're mostly known, nowadays they do choruses, but they have had a period where they never really did choruses.
No.
So
Yeah.
it's funny for me as well to hear this back. It's like, oh, they did do choruses, even back then.
Mhm.
So yeah, any thoughts?
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they look so young, and like you say, there's a chorus and a verse. That's something. Looking into actually right now into the eyes of Ruby.
Yeah.
And Scrim without no tats at
Without no
all.
tats.
At least not visible.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that he had one on his hand.
That's how he got fired from his job. So yeah.
So, but I forgot to look for it. But yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to hear 1,000 Blondes right now.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
For this one, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, do I have to rate it
Yeah.
separately?
Be real.
I will. I will give this a 7.
Oh wow. Oh damn! I thought this would get like a 6 or 6.5 because you're not too fan of autotune or like effects.
Maybe
I'm happy with the score. Damn.
for me it's like a historical value. Maybe I don't know.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
And looking at them so young and fresh and
Yeah.
unaware at the moment or at the time. Now they know so much. Oh,
Nice.
let's
7.
find out what the other one will bring.
Before we listen to 1,000 Blunts, I have to say this because this is one of the more favorite ones on the album.
Okay.
In my initial reaction video, this was one of my least favorites. So a lot of people said like,
It can
how
grow
can
on you. Oh.
It's a grow. It for the people that got mad at me, it's a grow. I definitely like it a lot more now.
Okay.
I s-
What sentence did I miss?
You'll find out now.
Oh.
It's in this one. It's like reference,
Oh. Okay.
just like the other song we did.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
The sample's so good. Junkie Archives.
Yo, like that cigarette, I'm tripping. That shit on my bitches. Taking my dose, I never skip it. Still in my hood, a pistol grip. And still got 100 plus. Got that paper up in my cup. Stay with a bitch in a club. Stay with my dick in a guts. Yeah, Widow the king and the drink myself. Fuck, I don't fuck with valet. Sheesh, private jet, fuck a delay. Went to Paris and back in the day. Okay, I won't never. Okay, bitch, stop asking. Came up supporting my family. Just for that, they should give me a Grammy. Running the duck in the slammer. Thinking about cocking the hammer. The lights, the glitter, the glamour. None of this shit even matter. None of this shit make me happy. Wind up in rehab instead of a casket. Locking me up in they had the rooms padded. Magistrate checking my fashion.
Ruby's about to jump in immediately, but we
Hmm.
have to talk about Scream's verse. Anything you recognized? There's a couple things.
Lines?
Yeah, especially the first one. Light the cigarette, I'm tripping. Ash it
Yeah.
on my bitches.
Yeah, that is familiar.
The 100 Blend started pretty much the same way.
Yeah, but with
Slight
a
difference, but
total different flow. But
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I do see similarity.
still got 100 blunts, still in my hood,
Mhm.
pistol grip. They're like small references to the song. Well, not small, pretty big.
I love his voice. It's not as low as normal, but I love it. He's getting a great singing voice, actually.
Yeah, to me, this sounds like what Forget It. Maybe you won't remember, but Forget It. This sounds to me like what that wanted to be.
Okay.
Forget It was on the last album we did it, and it was really autotune. This one, I feel like it's balanced. If that makes sense.
Well, if autotune is used in a way that it's useful or
Instrument, yeah.
adding something, then it's okay. But nowadays, so many people use autotune, and
As a recovery.
well, actually, Cher did it. I think she invented it, and I never was fond of it.
Okay. Ready for Ruby?
Yeah.
Bendy dug in the same, thinking about cocking the hammer. The lights, the glitter, the glamour. None of this shit even matter. None of this shit make me happy. Went up in rehab instead of a casket, locking me up in they had the rooms padded. Made a straight check in my fashion.
Be that motherfucker drama, ripping up undercover soul. Singing out loud another bitch, you think that I'm a lover, no. Reason I keep on shrugging, blunt is cash, let's keep on coming. Only we keep me from bugging, deep from seeking out more destruction. I'm a promise of time, but I never know that these bitches want me to fly your mouth just because I am the glow. All these fine boys wanna be me, but they keep it on the low and talk shit about me and my cousin while we down and through I go. All this fame is such a curse. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Watch me raise the fucking dead next time I'm off stage at a show. Haunted, haunted, haunted,
Highlight of the album.
haunted, haunted, haunted.
It's both of them.
Can't escape my mind. It's like I'm doing time all the time. Exhausted, lost it. Just one little line. Have to talk with God all the time. Yeah, haunted, haunted. Can't escape my mind. It's like I'm doing time all the time. Exhausted, lost it. Just one little line. Have this talk with God all the time. Yeah.
Goes sideswipe. Nice. Nice.
There you go.
They're harmonizing. That's
It's nice, right?
yeah, yeah. It's not often that you hear them together
No.
harmonizing, and you call it autotune, but and maybe they did use a bit, but to me it sounds more that they dubbed the voices. That
Yeah,
they
there's a
had different tracks and sang it
maybe
over and over.
maybe I misuse autotune as a word. It's more I mean it as in they're affecting their vocals. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but that is something often used, and maybe,
Very
just
true.
maybe, but this is what I'm filling in. They knew that they're really gonna do live tours, and by singing together, they can do more live on stage as well. Because on the albums, most albums, you hear like Scrim singing, and you hear him in the background
Yeah,
as well.
he does his own ad-libs, which is
Yeah.
normal. Yeah. This
Well, on a live occasion, that's kind of hard to do them both at the same
True.
time. I like this one.
yeah, as I said, it's growing on me. Especially Ruby's verse is really growing on
Yeah,
me. Love it.
I was just gonna say that, you know, I am a fan of Scrim, and don't take that the wrong way, guys. But this time I have to acknowledge, this time Ruby killed it.
Yeah.
I have to be honest.
agree.
I do love Scrim's verse, but Ruby really nailed it.
Ruby's verse was amazing, but I do feel like the last part is one of the actual highlights of the entire album. It's so good
I
and
haven't
it's
heard
refreshing.
it all, but yeah, that's new to me.
It's very new. I can't remember a song where they did a duet.
Yeah, we had discussions that I thought that it was the case, and
Yeah.
you said it's not, and I'm still not believing you. And maybe one day I can ask them myself.
How great would that be?
Yeah, that would be something.
Hey,
Mama at a
manifesting,
concert.
manifesting.
Yeah, let's do that.
3, 2, 1.
For now, an 8.
All right, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, 7 for 100 blunts and an 8 for 1,000 blunts. Moral of the story:
Is there a moral? The moral is, if you like, subscribe and ring the bell. That would be, Mama, make me very happy.
also very true. I was more hinting towards they progressed in a
Oh,
good
yeah,
way.
of course. I was going to say the moral of the
I
story.
like yours more. Yeah.
Just stop smoking.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Moral of the story. There you go. Boys and girls, take care.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Be nice.